of Lost in Sound and the Brain Trust. I'm here with Marc Brownstein from the Disco Biscuits, and he's playing with Conspirator tonight at the Royale in Boston. Just got off an amazing 5-night run leading up to New Year's, and actually played with, I think, 5 different drummers, right?
Six different
drummers. Who'd you play with? Can you tell us a little bit about
The first night we played with Mike Greenfield. The second night was Adam Deitch, Darren Shearer. Third night was Sam Altman. And then we had Johnny Robb as well, and Sam. Maybe that's 5. At any rate, it was a lot of drummers.
How did it feel to play with Sammy again after all these years?
It just felt like a glove, you know? It fits, it works. It's like riding in a bicycle.
So you're on Conspirator right now. You've got like 40 dates, I think, right? This is like a huge tour.
Yep, pretty much. We're just confirming the whole thing right now tonight, and we're gonna announce all of the dates together tomorrow. A lot of them are out at this point, but we're just one by one or just getting them done as fast as we can, like the old days where we're just throwing a tour together and of being in a small band and getting out on the road and building something up.
Can you tell me a little bit about the hat you're wearing? Because I've been seeing them all over the place.
Yeah, that's the Grassroots Signature Edition Brownie Original. I designed with Rugged Cons from Grassroots.
Nice.
You know, and we're looking to keep changing them up and continue bringing them to everybody.
Cool.
Mostly just trying to keep myself in a nice clean hat. That's my number one objective. Keep the hat clean, keep the hat fresh.
So, I mean, tell me about this Conspirator album, because I know you said something about it on Facebook, right?
Well, what we're doing is we're trying to make sure that as we're adding new songs to Conspirator, there's a lot, the Biscuits aren't playing a lot of shows right now, so, and I just wrote a whole lot of songs, and I'm dying to play. So some of the ones like Portal, we just learned, Machete already knows a bunch of these songs, but we just learned like an instrumental version of Portal at Soundcheck, and then there's a bunch of music that Magner and myself and Harry had been working on in the studio that's more a little up-tempo electronic, and we took the first one called Glade Invader, and we just put it together, and tonight, maybe after the show, back at the hotel, we're going to start to break the parts down so that we could get it into Ableton and have it prepared to be able to perform in a band form. And then you have like Machete's new songs, the Sizz Up project, which is so hot, and we're having a chance to kind of work on those songs a little bit and perform them live, which is different than how he's going to do it. So there's just a lot of new music coming out at the same time. You know?
Are you going to let fans request set lists for Conspirator the way you do for the Biscuits?
But we don't have a lot of songs for Conspirator, so it doesn't. It's like they could be like, play Loco Street Devil, and we're going to be like, of course we're going to play Loco Street Devil, like, you know. Conspirator is like a normal band. The Biscuits is this weird alter world where you can't play the same thing twice, where you can't ever repeat your set list, and like it's just there's rules. If you come in the Disco Biscuits world, there's rules. There's it has to be done a certain way, and we make the rules ourselves. It's not it's just the way that it all developed and where it developed from and who our influences were and how they operated their bands, you know, starting back all the way with the Grateful Dead and through Fish and into the Biscuits and all of the bands contemporary with us. Nobody goes out and plays the same exact set every night. It would get boring. People would stop coming. But with a project like Conspirator, where you only have like 20 songs, you know, we do what other bands do. We just go out and play all our songs. Now we're starting to have enough to mix it up. The last run with Deitch, we mixed it up a little bit, but we repeat like 6 or 7 of the songs and then like rotate 6 or 7 of the songs.
So do you think you're going to keep it the way it is now with Chris Machete on guitar and Lane Shaw on drums? Or?
Well, Lane has his Mansions on the Moon project, which is I know he's really dedicated to, and Pharrell produced it. And the nice thing about Conspirator is that it's changed slightly over the years. There was Aaron and me and Omen for a while, and then we had Jake and Chris from Umphreys playing with us a lot, and Joe Russo playing with us a lot, and little by little, who the special guests are. For a while it was Murph and Lane, and Murph from STS9, Lane from Numa, and for a while, and then we've done a lot of shows where it was just the two of us, and it's just settled in now to where Lane could be the drummer or Adam could be the drummer, but I like having Machete there every night.
All right, well, what's next for the Biscuits and for Conspirator? Like, what are you looking forward to right now?
Well, there's a big break for the Biscuits right now, and the next thing that's really going on for the Biscuits after our Colorado shows and our Mexico shows is our album that we just made, and so I kind of got the feeling that we're taking a break, but like we're gonna be like putting out like all kinds of stuff during the break because we have our mixtape coming out on our new record label with Damon, which is Disco Rock, and the mixtape has like, you know, everybody from Currency to Wiz Khalifa to Jim Jones from the Diplomats, and Stolly and Tabby Bonet and Jay Electronica, and it's Ski Beats versus the Disco Biscuits, so that's going to come out next. And then we've got the album that we're working on with Mackenzie Eddy, who did a lot of the vocals with us when we were playing live last year with the Planet Anthem songs, and she has her own kind of down-tempo electronic album that's sort of like Massive Attack vibe a little bit, and that album is going to come out on the label. And then we've got the Disco Biscuits album, which we just made in the studio in Philly, and then went out to London with it, and we post-produced it with Prometheus from Twisted Records, and it's nasty.
Benji Vaughn.
Yeah,
right?
Benji did it, and then we have the Disco Rock album, which is all new hip hop that we're making with that Damon is like executive producing with us, and
is
so
Dirty Harry involved in that one as well?
We're taking a break, you know, quote unquote, but there's no break in it, you know what I mean? We got like bang out this little Conspirator tour, and then keep the music fucking pumping, pump out new music constantly, and then from there, Red Rocks and onward, you know.
For Bisco Inferno, right?
Bisco Inferno, and then that's where we come back out, and we've just released 3 albums worth of material, and we have a tour to look forward to.
And this was the first time that you had the recording process of your new album documented, right? Didn't you have someone come in and film it all?
Nah, we were trying to document everything because it's just such an unbelievable ride.
Right.
That if you don't document it, you miss it, and if you miss it, it's just lost in space, you know.
And the Biscuits have just started a management label, right?
As well.
Aorta. Aorta, cool.
Yeah, which is concentrating on all different kinds of music, and just it's taking, you know, the Biscuits creating a platform where we can help other artists grow based on our experiences, all of the things that we've learned over the years. We've been out on the tour for 15 years. We're experts in how to run a touring organization, how to work in the studio. You know, we have a studio, we have all kinds of things that we're offering to our young artists.
Awesome.
And it's really fun to take kids who are incredible musicians and help them put it all together. It's it takes learning it first, and then you can take a breath. And when you take that breath, you can look around you and see who's out there and see how you can apply what you've learned. And then the actual process of watching that grow is like, you know, it's like watching your vegetable garden grow. You know, there's nothing, or your kids grow. There's nothing more rewarding than to take something and have it be at one point and, you know, help it get to where you envision it being. It's all about having vision and then letting it, you know, naturally germinate.
Cool. All right, well, I'm really excited about everything you guys are doing. Looking forward to it.
Great.
And, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thanks.
Again, this is Marc Brownstein from the Disco Biscuits, a Conspirator, and I'm Caeli Law with the Brain Trust and Lost in Sound. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.